we're on the family series, the last one of the family series, hopefully. This particular one is indirect family, I suppose. He was given to me as a gift to build because he didn't really think he'd be able to do anything with it. And it's the Boeing B-17F Flying Fortress, and in this particular case it's the Memphis Belle version by Revell. So this one I'm going to put a fair bit of extras into it. One, because it's not mine. I'm going to give it to him. If he wants to keep it, that's great. But yeah, I'm going to do some additions to it so that it'll blow his socks off. And worst part is that 70-second scale is so much fun to work with. But yeah, let's go and put it together and see what she looks like at the end. Well, here we go. One that everyone has probably done. This is the 70-second scale Revell B-17F, the Memphis Belle. The time of purchase, $101 neat. I don't know when it was purchased because it was given to me. But what have I got on the side here? 2012 Revell and Company. So that could do when it was made, which is on that side of the box. Again, same stuff out of the box, and the whole story about that. And if you don't know anything about the Memphis Belle, you probably aren't interested in aircraft or World War II history, or the history of the world. Okay, so that's the only date I've got on it, so we'll go with that. On the back's got a whole stack of other things, skill levels and what have you, so we'll just go with that. Now, this one is not mine, 70-second scale. I very rarely ever want to purchase, but it was given to me by my one of my best mates, and because he didn't want to build it, because he's he's planning on doing destroyers and aircraft carriers and all that sort of stuff. So thing. So again, it's done with the standard Revell box, which I have opened prior because I've been stuffing aftermarket parts inside. So let's just pull out what we got. Box empty. And first sprue on the top is one with a couple of bits and pieces, and the clear parts. Well, those are clear parts for the side of the nose, but they get painted, and there's a lot of clear flash on that. So ball turrets in there, and all the other little bits and pieces are there. I won't open until such time as I'm ready to play, but it looks like it's the big sheet's mainly engine and Bombay, and so that's all bits and pieces in that one. There we go. We've got the this double-sided one. We've got the main wings, Bombay top. So go down to the tail gunner or something, I think. Oh, it's actually three in here. It's got the main wing spar in there as well, and we've got some bulkheads and some bits and pieces in here and there and everywhere. So they're all looking pretty good actually, and a nice clear white sort of plastic. Oh yeah, they look really healthy. And here's the one that's had the most rubbing on the plastic because it's on these two spars, so that's okay. 4 chairs and a hole, 4 chair legs and a hole, so that's alright. Yeah, without taking them out, I'm not going to have a bit of flash all over this one here though. That's good, that's good. Yeah, flash again around this part here, even though there's the ejector part, there's flash all over that other ejector. Rudder, More engine bits. So this is sort of almost the same as the other ones. Yeah, engine bits and Bombay bits and chair legs. So that's cool. So instructions, safety. Okay, we'll go with what came and then we'll talk about what I'm going to use. So that's what came, and in 2012 they could still be usable, especially all these small ones that go on bits and pieces, which is good. The only thing missing there that I see out there in blue, but don't know what colour they truly were, because some of them are red, so it all depends which rebuild on the Memphis Belle you actually get to see. But yeah, a lot of stuff here for propellers and the work, so based on that date they should be, for the majority, usable. And the instructions, which is all good and wonderful. DFA ADF, which is the bell, top and bottom. Shame it's not in colour, but yeah, standard sort of approach. And start at the Bombay, which is a new approach, and then move your way to the cockpit. Cool. That gets a big chunk of the out of the road. So little add to here about what you paint these doors and entryways as an extra. So perhaps that should be somewhere in the front, because that's the part you build first. Alright, now what did I get to enhance the picture? I bought some 3D printed interior for the instrumentation, so that should cover everybody, and being 3D printed, great. What else have I got here? Oh yes, definitely need masking for all the glass components, so that I think is going to be worth its weight in purchasing. Now I also purchased this here, same thing, Kits World movie Memphis Belle, so B-17s of the movie. So you got a whole stack of ones there that you could choose if you didn't want to do Memphis Belle. If you're a fan of the movie, yeah, Mother and Country would be good. As everyone recalls, that one being called out quite a lot across the movie. The airway, so that one there, let's have a look. Oh, come on. And, geez, they got a whole stack of them here. What have we got? Gee Whiz, Baby Ruth, C Cup. And that's a nice big spread on that. Noticing that the tail is different to the fuselage colour, plus the fact that they did have another green pattern on the green, so interesting. Now this is one I bought just to make sure that I got a good version of Memphis Belle. With that, they give you these others here, but they don't give you Mother and Country, C Cup, and all that. They don't give you the extra letter A. So in that case that's A. They don't give you the O, U, X, what other letters were they? Only the alphabet, K, M, S and that, so could be left to your own resources. If you wanted to actually do one of the others, you've got to come up with a new version of that, which couldn't be too hard. You could spray it on. But they're looking pretty good, these, even though they're made by Kits World. There's not much excess to the edge of the decal. In fact, there's not much clear going past the thing. So, yeah, very nice, detailed on that. So that's what we got, and that's those. So, got enough decals, I reckon, to go through. one, to make it pristine, two, to cover all the don't stand here, put your hands away and fill me with oils or whatever else they got on it. So that's it. So we'll start off with the washing of the sprues. I don't know if how greasy they are, but we might give them a clean, and then a clean, and then I go ahead with the build, which by notification is the Bombay. An interesting piece to start with. Alright, we'll pull all the parts and pieces and show you where we're up to on the next hit. Right, follow the instructions was the call of the day, and we've got this one, and we've got that one, and we've got somewhere in the middle there a piece that joins the two of them together, and that's that one. Now I've cleaned these up, and it's a simple case of glue and glue. I don't know what that means. So that's the back, and it shows those on the inside, so that goes to there, and that should be that point there. And it sits quite well in its own right. So we'll give her a hit after we don't touch it. You know, bottle's getting a bit low. That one. It's good. It even looks straight. A little bit of pressure to make sure we're in the spot. Lovely. Now this one, should we put it down flat? Give her a bell. Play with it, dance with it, we'll get it there eventually. Yes. Give her a dose of good stuff. That end and that end. And give that a couple of seconds to square up. Now what I'll do is put her on the lines to make sure we're square, even though those things are buckled. Yeah, pretty good. And yeah, let's say that's straight. Now the put him to the side. Other bits, which are not the short ones, they're the long ones. With that one, and we'll probably have to do the other one, which is there. And we need 4 of those little terrorist things in here somewhere. When I was cleaning them off, one of them just ejected out of my finger because of the pressure that it was on. And I thought, well, say goodbye to that one, it's gone. And must have bounced off something and was there in front of me, so that's all wonderful. Now, that, and we sit one didn't clean that up too well, did I? No, that's alright. One up from the bottom one, so that goes in there. I think it might be easier to do with my fingers and save the spring shot. Okay. He's in. Second one goes throw it all away, pull it apart, you've just glued it together, dummy. Just wasn't sitting right. That's better. This one here. Well, that's why you'd be... There, give him a splash. That one. This one, have I got, yep, right side, it's in the tunnel. In the second hole. Give him a dash. In the second hole. Okay. Much better. Still straight. We've got a bit of flex anyway, so that there. So that's part done, done. Number 4, bombs. Got them, and I've also cleaned them down and scratched them up, so they're good. Now we've done it on the 2 large ones. So we've got 2 small ones, 2 small ones, 2 large ones. Cool. Speaking of which though, I do have another 2 Mark IVs to build in the 1/32 scale. Up and coming. They're all over the place. But that's good. Alright. That. Should I put that on now, or should I put it on after, once the once I've spray painted? It could be easier to do. Yeah, I've got to do these doors and all that sort of detail. I'll put that on afterwards. So that's that part done. Next part is this bit, which I started up a little earlier, and we've got that done. Now, in this box we have that one and that there. Flight columns. Now, this will be easy, real hard part, because we've got to get round peg, square hole. I'm not going to put the handles on, steering wheel handle bit on yet. I wonder if we can rubberize the handle, the grips on these things. Rubberize those, because when that thing just lets go, your part just flies off into the wilderness. Sometimes ne'er to be seen again. There's a lot of people say that the carpet monster gets them. I don't have a carpet monster, but I tell you what, your part goes down there and I can't see it. That and that. That on. there. I won't put the handles on therein. Instrument panel supposedly goes, oh yeah, there, that's right in there with all that flash is. That'll be good. We'll get rid of that. Now, either put it in now, which gives me a bit of a headache trying to, I should be able to get the decal in there and drop it down there. Done it before on Huey's in 1/7 scale, so I'll do it. Okay, we're committed now. We put glue on it. The next bay is that one, which goes that way. Let's have a look. Yes, it does. It fits. Okay, yeah, it's got a good fit. Okay, it's got a good fit. It doesn't hold though. Now, we'll let suck up into there. And give it a run there. Now, do we get, oh yes, they use the back part of the instrument panel support to get me the 90 degrees I need. And that's great. Let's start now. I do believe we will be doing some ad-libbing here and here with oxygen bottles. So that's a part I've got to go and find. I know I've got some big chunks stuck somewhere. Like that. Will do nicely because you stack them 1, 2, 3 on top of each. Paint them yellow. I think oxygen bottles are yellow. I'll check that out and do a strap over the top of them, which will be a bit of aluminium foil. And yeah, that brings them in there. So put that in there for Ron. Ron will know what to do with it later. Now, what else we got? Next one. This horrible thing here goes underneath here in some way, shape or form. The trick is, they've said put it in this way, so we shall put it in that way. Through the hole. Oh, come around. Come around. The Bill Cosby. Come around, idiot. Come around. Now, he can't hear me because he's too busy telling the bloke behind him. Come around, idiot. Come around. Okay. That is positioned. Next thing, make some chairs. I can make some chairs, but I won't be putting them onto. There's a set there, and then there's a couple that go in the back area. But I do have the chairs. So okay, minimal amount of taken off that one. Put glue in both holes. Ciao. Okay, we've got time. Legs in the hole. There you go. One chair with seat belts on. They do have seat belts on them as well. Just strapped to that. I'm sure that moved around inside the aircraft. Okay, I'll take that a bit away and dump it. Okay, look, we've done that. The only other thing to do is to put the Norden bomb sight on the nose of that. I don't think I will until I've painted it up individually, because all that's green and brown. Wood, timber, desk, maps, map maintenance and all that sort of stuff. So, and where does it fit? It fits right there. Let's give that a twirly bit there, a bit of glue. Bit of glue across there. By all rights of accuracy, that should be true, square and angulated correctly. Alright, so now that deserves an undercoat and a coat of green. That goes down the back, so that's alright. And okay, we're doing alright. We've done the primer coat, and now I've done the green for the internals, which now I have to start turning around and doing hand painting on seats, especially those there. I've got them painted up. I provide 4, they only need 3 in the aircraft, so I've just got to paint the seat belts on that. I've got oxygen bottles there and inside, so I've got to give that a wash, put some glass frames in. I probably should have connected these side panels here, but I believe I have to do some if I want it to be accurate to the bell, I've got to pop out a window or something to that effect, so I have to look at that. The Bombay's there ready to go, but yeah, all the doorways that run through that, all that woodwork and stuff needs to be painted up. Yeah, door, woodwork, then wash. Bombs I'm working on, I've got the yellow bands on them now, not the yellow masking tape, but the underneath that's a yellow, and then give them a spray coat of the green, and that's yeah, and on let's sort of focus. And on that particular part, those imprints are black instruments and technical stuff that goes on there, and that's there. So, and where's the front? Yeah, so the front's got a heap of work. I've got to change that bench to a wood bench because it was. I have to do a colour there. And I sprayed some other bits and pieces green that I've got sprue pieces all over the place, and they're the bulkheads for the engine mounts. So yep, all the detail work now so that I can put it together and you'll never see it, probably. And thanks for watching up to this point. We'll be continuing on in the next episode.